Hey my beautiful followers, how are you? Facebook loves to start the video as soon as I'm doing something weird. As soon as I'm doing something weird, Facebook wants to start the live. Anyway, so I want to make this short because I'm actually on my way to an appointment real quick, but I had a beautiful morning. My morning did not go as planned, so I woke up and I ended up having just all this stuff that ended up coming into my reality that I had to get done first, and then I had a friend send me a link to a YouTube video that they were like, you really need to listen to this. This is going to help, because we were talking about some just alignment stuff the other day, and they were like, hey, you need to listen to this. So I listened to it, and it was beautiful. But anyway, my morning did not go as planned, and then I had a coffee date kind of pop up with somebody that I had been working with. Actually, I had hired them to help me with some of my new home stuff. And after speaking with me, they were like, hey, could you help me with social media? Could you help me with, they wanted to kind of pick my brain on some things. And I was like, okay. So I ended up doing this kind of coffee date that I was kind of like meh about, honestly. I was like, okay, like I could do that. I was like, that would be good. Like, I don't mind doing that. And then as I'm talking, as I was kind of going through things, I found myself really getting excited because I was sharing about my coaching business. I was sharing how I got to my coaching business. I was sharing all the tips and tricks and tools that I did in getting to where I am today, the beautiful person that I love and I get to live as right now, and how I got really in alignment with my purpose and went from being a therapist to doing my own work to then really stepping into the coaching world years ago, and how I love it, how I absolutely love what I get to do. And I was sharing, and as I was sharing, I could just feel the energy coming up and the excitement and the joy, and really just the energy of sharing this piece of my journey and getting there. And then I was also sharing on social media, which some of you know I can totally nerd out. Hold on, I need to drink my smoothie. And some of you know that I can totally nerd out on social media stuff as far as website building and posting, and how to do it from a place of feeling good and not from a place of just trying to sell or just make a sale, or a place that feels really authentically you. And I started sharing some of this with my business advice and just like really my pride of like building my own website and getting in there and helping others with their website. The whole point being is, as I was talking, I felt all this energy really stir in me, and it felt amazing. And yesterday I found myself in this place of like really not hating on my business, because I always love my business. Like, I don't want to give anybody that impression, but I was like, yeah, but this, and I need to do this, and I need to do this, and I was looking at all the I have to go do's. I want to better myself here. I want to grow here. I want to expand here in my business. I want to expand here in my business. And in personal work, I want to grow here. I want to expand here, which can be beautiful. It can be beautiful to have goals and to go, I want this, and set that intention out there. But yesterday I was actually in a place where I was getting into the nitty-gritties, and it actually brought me into this negative vibe with my business, with my personal growth, because I was like, oh, there's so much to do. Because guess what, guys? We're never done. We're always growing. We're always expanding. I don't care if you're talking about your business, your relationships, your sex life, your regular life. We're always growing. We're always expanding. Like, until the day we die, we will always be growing and expanding, or we'll be dying. We'll be dying. But it was this sharing, and I got myself into such a beautiful energy of sharing, because I love sharing these tools. I love sharing these tools of growth and expansion and just like positive thinking, and really how I am passionate about how I saw my life change and how I've seen my clients' lives change over the course of being a coach and my own coaching. And then also just the fun of social media, how fun social media really can be when we allow it to be authentic, when we are coming at our businesses, our lives from this truly turned on and just authentic place of like, here I am. No, I'm not putting on extra makeup for you. Yes, I'm doing a live in the car, but that's okay. And you guys love me for it anyway. And really coming at it from that perspective. And I got myself really worked up in a great way. I got myself in the vortex. I was totally in the vortex. And for those of you who follow like Abraham Hicks and alignment and law of attraction, things like that, got myself totally in the vortex by sharing all of this stuff. And I left going, that is why I needed to do that coffee date. Like I went from a, like, it's a good, like, okay, like, yeah, I'll do a coffee date to like, meh, like not like, no, it wasn't a negative thing. It was like, okay, yeah, like I could do that. Like it's fine. Kind of, it was like a meh kind of space to this is why I'm doing this. This is my reminder. This is my lesson from this. This is why I'm doing it. And it was to raise that vibration. And I'm sharing all of this with you guys because I think we all can get into that space where we sometimes call it like a soapbox. And there's other topics I can get onto, like when I talk about sexuality, I can really get on a soapbox. And usually when we're getting onto these soapboxes in a positive way where it's like, yes, like I could keep sharing on this. I could keep talking about this forever. Like I could go on and on. Usually that is a beautiful sign from the universe. We are in alignment with that thing. If we are feeling good, if it feels good, if we can keep talking about it and keep diving into it, it feels good. And as long as we're doing it from a positive space, that is alignment. That is also a sign of potentially a piece of our purpose. It doesn't mean that that is our purpose, but that is a sign from universe. That is a piece of our purpose. And I already know this as a coach, the fact that I love telling my story. I love talking about other people's stories. I love giving encouragement. I love pushing people forward. I love helping people. Like, it comes as no surprise, but it is how you're approaching it. And in that coffee date, I was approaching it from I'm just going to share this versus why am I not getting likes on this? Well, how can I fix that? How can I, like, this fixing state of like getting it out there. I did it in just a free-flowing state, and I got such in the vortex, such in this positive energy state. And that is my message for you guys today, to go and do. Find those things that you cannot do, that when you start talking about them, you just, your face lights up, your energy lights up, you just get freaking excited about. You are just like, yes, 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 like this, and like you love sharing about it. And most people don't understand. I actually get all the time, people are like, but you're so extroverted, Addison, like you just love sharing, you love talking, and the truth is actually I'm a massive introvert. I'm a massive introvert, especially in large groups of people. I am a total introvert, and I love that piece of me because I'm an observer of people, but I actually am an introvert. But even those who are introverted can find their area where like, yes, like that feels good. I love talking about this. I love teaching this. I love doing this even. If it is just something that you're like, I get totally lost in that. Pay attention. Pay attention. I hear so many people right now going, where's my purpose? Where's my purpose? Where is my purpose? And they're trying to take their purpose and attach it straight to money. And though I very much believe you can make money from your purpose, you need to detach it from, I need to make the money, so I need to find the purpose so I can make the money. No, detach that. You need to find your purpose because it feels good. And when you're feeling good, when you're in soul alignment, when you're really doing those things that turn you on, guess what? You're magnetic. You will be magnetic, and people will crave that magnetism. I don't care if you're not sharing it in the same way, but you will have that energy, and people will be magnetized to that beautiful energy. And then my other message is really, because like I said, this is quick. video today because I have somewhere I have to go in. But the other thing is, if you find yourself, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're not an entrepreneur, if you find yourself and there's something that you really are passionate about, you know you love it, you know it's your purpose, and you find yourself like pulling in all this negativity, try to remember why you're there. Try to remember why you're doing it. Because the fact is, we all can get misaligned just with some thought processes, just with other things in our lives kind of encroaching on that passion, that purpose. And just like today, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go share for fun. I'm just going to go. I was like, this is it. And it cleared out all that negative energy, and I was able to find clarity once again. I'm always coming back to that alignment, and it was a beautiful lesson. But if you find your purpose is losing passion, you're losing passion from your purpose, you're losing passion from those things you really do love, and you're like, no, like, I know this is aligned. Right now, it just feels resistant. First of all, go and focus on something else, and then also truly remember why you're doing it. And don't give me the BS of like, because I want more money, because it feels good. No, dig in deeper. Really dig in there and go, why am I doing this? What do I love about it? What do I crave? What feels good? And put yourself into that place. Really stop and put yourself into that place where it feels good. And allow yourself to get lost into that feel-good energy and let it build. Let it build. Because that is how you find your passion again. That's how you find the positive energy. That's how you clear out the resistance you have towards these things. So, and that goes for business, sex, relationships, career. It doesn't matter. That is just life. Okay, if you can get excited, if you can get in flow, if you can find these areas where you're like, get lost and get lost in a beautiful way, I promise you that is universe giving you a sign, like at the airport where they're like, park here for the planes. That is the universe going, hey. So do that. Go and find that area you just can't stop talking about. You really feel good. It really feels aligned, and let that resistance really just dissipate. So, all right, guys, I love you all. If you need some coaching, if you need help with your alignment, if you need help finding your purpose, if you need help in your sex and your relationships, or just self-love, I do it all. I don't do it all, but I do all of that. You can find me at addisonbill.net. You can fill out a coaching application on my website under Work with Addison. I still have a couple slots left for my fall clients, but they are running low. And other than that, just stay up to date with me here on Facebook or YouTube. All right, guys, I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow for another Addison Unleashed. Bye-bye.